As I stated in the previous video, everybody, the Gaming Weekly did get the chance to contact the local authorities asking about the Killer Clown reports and what the Killer Clowns have been saying over the past couple of weeks, and we can confirm now that yes, the authorities did indeed respond, and they were talking about the threats concerning the individuals who are those of the Killer Clowns, as we're getting set for the Purge event this coming month. October 31st, 2023, that is the intended Purge night where the Killer Clowns are going to rise up and take over the entire globe. Although, of course, the authorities have something to say about that. Take a look. Well, this was from a press statement from earlier today, the aforementioned authorities, their response, and it says, and I quote, "We are aware of the incoming threats coming from the individuals who claim to be Killer Clowns. Local authorities have yet to see any credible threats, however, are taking precaution for the safety of our citizens. We are aware of the growing concerns of the incoming threats that continue to take place. We will update everyone what will take place soon. Local authorities will continue to monitor the situation." So it was a very, very short, straight to the point, and brief response from the authorities themselves. And as I stated before, the authorities are going to be there to make sure that everyone's going to be safe, but they're stating here that as of now, there hasn't really been any credible threats, although the Killer Clowns, conversely, are indeed stating that they are people that should be taken seriously. So the authorities will be on standby. They'll continue to monitor the situation as the press statement stated. And we also understand the Killer Clowns probably have more plans up their sleeves. We just don't know exactly what's going to happen next. The Gaming Weekly will continue the Killer Clown reports as we, of course, see the days go by as we're getting set next month, October 31st, 2023. What's going to happen on that night? But coming up next, it is the high-octane action on Rocket League. The Gaming Weekly presenting the Rocket League event. You can stick around and see the incredible TGW performers competing. Our superstars in action next. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is the main event. A massive main event. You can feel the intensity in the air, the electricity. We're going to be crowning a #1 contender. We know Waters is the champion, the Rocket League singles champion. He's going to be defending it against Yalo or Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer right off the bat, though, was able to score right there. Both of these guys here tonight, Mr. JT, have absolutely shocked the entire TGW community with some massive wins. Demon Slayer defeated Waters, something we didn't expect, and then Yalo at the last second also pulled a rabbit out of his hat and was able to score and win the matchup and defeat none other than Icy Cal. Here we go, though. Interesting story, like I said, Mr. JT. These two, I would imagine, know each other very well. I mean, remember, back in the Duos tournament earlier this year, they got the chance to defeat the entire field, and that's how they became Duos champion. But now it's for the #1 contendership. Now you got to be thinking about yourself. You have to be thinking about your own achievements and what you can do to make sure that you indeed put a mark in this Rocket League map. There's Demon Slayer looking on, using the boost yet again. Yalo trying to carry the ball right across, but to no avail at that point in time. Mr. JT, again, I've been asking you the hot seat questions. It's no different here in this round. Who do you think is going to win if you were to pick? Oh! Well, at the last second, you were going to deliver your answer, but maybe, just maybe, that shot may have influenced you to choose Yalo, because look at this. Yalo has scored, and we're back down to a one-on-one. We are at a one-on-one, ladies and gentlemen. And this has been something that I did not expect as well. I did not expect Yalo and Demon Slayer to be facing off here tonight, that's for sure. And look at that. That was so close. Demon Slayer was so close in reaching the second point. Demon Slayer waiting for the ball to go right at him. Here comes Yalo. Can he? Oh, no, he did not. He missed through, and now Demon Slayer scored for the second time. Demon Slayer's at 2. Look at the sequence. Yalo was trying to hit the ball, trying to intercept it as well. But Demon Slayer, though, got the best of that one and was able to score for what would now be the second time. Great matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful, if you're just joining us again, we saw some great matches. Icy Cal was performing here earlier today before, of course, losing to none other than Yalo moments ago. We saw Waters, the champion. We, of course, saw him also doing great before he was stopped by Demon Slayer. Those two, of course, now colliding in this matchup. Great and wonderful matches. LR also was in the beginning of the tournament. We saw him on Rainbow Six Siege. We saw him on Rocket League as well tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you can actually see at this point in time there is so much on the line right now. A lot of riding here because we know what is at stake. And for Demon Slayer, he would love to just taste the gold. In other words, he would love to be the champion because Demon Slayer, as Yalo scored, here we go, 2-2. Yalo scoring, and this is incredible action. And this is what I'm talking about, how Yalo's not going to be giving up. He's not going to be quitting. He's not going to be quitting until the very end. But I was trying to make the point that Demon Slayer has been here in TGW for a long time. He has been here for many years, and he was so close each and every single time in becoming a Rocket League champion. Of course, Demon Slayer looking to become that yet again as Demon Slayer scored here. And folks, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful time here in the Gaming Weekly, just witnessing all these great TGW members coming out here to perform. And look at that, again, another smooth shot. Demon Slayer at 3, Yalo at 2. But you know what? It can still, anything can happen here in the next couple of minutes. Anything can really happen here because Yalo can really turn things around and for his own self to make sure that he begins the legacy of Yalo. Can it be Yalo's night? We're going to find out at the conclusion of this broadcast. What a great matchup. These two now, look at it. Demon Slayer up midair, trying to hit the ball, and Yalo has just scored. But that was Demon Slayer's end, though. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what was going on there. Demon Slayer, I think there was some sort of mishap, either that or maybe Demon Slayer deliberately did that. I don't think it was. I think Demon Slayer maybe miscalculated his net and accidentally scored for Yalo. Nevertheless, Yalo now is indeed tied with Demon Slayer. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is something, again, for all of you who are just joining us on Twitch, and now Yalo scored, taking control of this matchup. 3-4 now. It is 3-4. Yalo is now in control of this match. Back and forth action. Tipsy-tat, so to speak. 2 minutes and 29 seconds and counting. These two guys have been in TGW for many years. They are seasoned veterans. They are, of course, incredible players. They are two guys who have a lot of respect for the TGW fans and vice versa. The fans love these two. And tonight we're seeing these two go at it one-on-one. But there can only be one winner. There can only be one #1 contender. There can only be one complete full winner here tonight. You can already see Demon Slayer, though, desperately trying to reach the ball before it was Yalo's time to score for the 5th time. My goodness, take a look at that. What a great shot there. I mean, Mr. JT, I got to tell you, I mean, Yalo has been doing wonderful work tonight. He has been doing impressive work. A very resilient, showing intentional fortitude, that's for sure. Yalo has so much passion on Rocket League. This very, very unpredictable game where it's physics-based to make sure that you basically align your car every single time with the ball. You have to calculate every single time. It's a lot harder than done, that's for sure, or at least a lot harder than even looking at your screen, because the screen right now does not justify how hard it is to be playing in the mechanics in this game. You can see already Yalo was desperately once again trying to get himself into that ball. Now throws the ball. Can he see a 6th goal in this future? But it looks like Demon Slayer. Look at that. Demon Slayer now with the 4th point. And that was a great shot as well. An impressive one at that. You can see the ball was up midair. Yalo was looking to score for now the 6th time before Demon Slayer, though, turned the tables and completely threw the ball half the field, right in the net, 4-5, a minute and 24 seconds. You know, I mean, this is something that I did not even predict as the night goes on. I mean, you can either go Yalo or Demon Slayer. That's the thing. You can choose Yalo to win or you can choose Demon Slayer to win. These guys are going back and forth, and what we saw right there as well. Demon Slayer now has made it into a tie, 5 points apiece. This can go any game. I tell you, Demon Slayer here also has resilience. And it's no surprising that these two are tied because, remember, they are team champions. The duo's champion on Rocket League. Very similar skills at times as well, but also very contrasting. 1 minute is now on the clock. Will we be seeing overtime, or are we going to be seeing yet another shock factor? Someone winning in the last couple of seconds. We're about to find out the developing story here, that's for sure. And now 46 seconds, and Yalo trying to gain control, trying to gain confidence, but Demon Slayer was trying to score, but no. Yalo, great interception, looking to score for the 6th time, but that was a miscalculation yet again. The ball up midair. Can Yalo score? Look at Yalo. He has an opening, but Demon Slayer takes control. 30 seconds remaining. My goodness, I mean, every single time you see an opening, you have to make sure that you indeed take advantage. But this is a high-intense match. And look at Yayla once again back into it. Much respect for both of these guys performing for the Gaming Weekly. Playing here tonight, really truly defining what gamers are all about. And look at 8 seconds at the last couple of seconds. Yayla was trying to shock everyone, but it was blocked from Demon Slayer. We can now say, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be seeing now a match overtime. It's sudden death rules. 5 points apiece, we're at overtime. Sudden death. Whoever gets the next point will win and will advance and become the #1 contender. The official #1 contender on Rocket League here tonight. Great matches, of course, exceeding our expectations tonight, Mr. JT. I mean, sometimes on Rocket League, we see a lot of mismatches. Tonight, it was not like that. It really was a wonderful tournament throughout the entirety of the broadcast. Demon Slayer looking, look at this. Demon Slayer with all the power behind him was able to score for the 6th time. He is your official #1 contender. What a great show of display from both Yaylo and Demon Slayer. And you know what? Yaylo has nothing to be ashamed of. A few shots here and there, and he could have defeated Demon Slayer. But Demon Slayer at right there was able, Mr. JT, to secure #1 contendership. Demon Slayer is looking to do something he's never done before, and that's be the Rocket League champion. Demon Slayer is scratching and he's clawing to reach to the top. Demon Slayer has been in the Gaming Weekly for years. He's been #1 contender many times in the past, but he never won the big one. Can it be Demon Slayer's moment? Can Demon Slayer do something that he's been looking to do for quite some time? Can Demon Slayer officially be champion next week? It is Demon versus Waters. Title on the line. Congratulations to Demon Slayer. For Mr. JT, I'm Adrian Matt. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next week.